Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack trying yet again to go into Game 3 here between Everize and Pulse. This is our second try. Hopefully we can make it stick here, huh, guys? Huh, guys out there on the live stream? Hopefully we can make this stick. But it looks like we will, hopefully. That GG there is not him giving up, by the way. When Everize is saying GG right now, that is not him saying game. So just so everybody knows. It kind of looks that way, though, doesn't it? That's okay. But here we go again. So Game 3 between these two. 1-1. Pulse doing a phenomenal job taking that win off of his opponent, who is a grandmaster, we must say. Everize is a phenomenal player. But very interesting playstyle so far from both of these guys. Just wonderful APM. Let's take a look at that here for just a second. Yeah, you can tell these guys probably only have one finger on their right hand. And probably don't even have a left hand. I mean, they may as well not even be touching their keyboard. Look at that, nothing. Okay, never mind. That's really high. It's super high. And it's actually too high for me to want to watch any longer. It makes me feel sad. Because my APM is really low. That's okay. But look at this. So, Everize is going to be putting a supply depot here. It looks like he might do his little supply depot wall yet again. Like to see that. Sometimes that can be useful. You can lower them, and as their army... As a Protoss army walks up the ramp, you can split them in half, which can be fairly effective, but, I mean, it's just one of those things, and most of the time, those supply depots, since they only have 400 HP, they can go down very quickly, but, I mean, it's always good to put something here at the front of the ramp so you can see when your opponent is coming into your base early in the game, to make sure that you're not missing, like, a proxy pylon in the back of your base or something, so fairly helpful there. This probe is being scouted right away. And Everize is going to be getting his barracks completed here in just a moment. No wall off here for Pulse, which is pretty standard against a Terran player when you're playing as Protoss. One gas on the way. There goes his cybernetics core. Let's take a look at the units tab real quick. Yeah, I like how Pulse plays this. He really goes macro very, very fast in his games. Very interesting player. I really like watching him. I want to get to know him a lot more. Hope that he will join more of the tournaments. And I can tell that everybody out there is liking watching this guy play as well. Uh-oh. Everize taking an early command center. This is what you call fast expand, ladies and gentlemen. So one barracks right into a fast expand. Could be very interesting to see. Getting all the scouting information he needs from his opponent right now. Is he going to work on this? There goes the warp gate technology. And chrono boosting out a stalker. Whap. Zealots. Too slow to catch up with SCVs. That's one of the saddest things, I think. I always thought Zealots ought to be just a little faster. But when they do get the charge, that is super effective. That makes them super fast. Then they can catch up with just about anything. And let's see what he's going to be utilizing his energy on. I'm interested to see if he's going to chrono boost out a unit or if he's going to chrono boost out his warp gate tech. How about nothing? He is about to be at 30. Never mind. Maybe he's saving it. He might go for a 3-gate robo. We shall see. But at the same time, he is taking his expand. Moving out across the map here with his Stalker and Zealot combo. Going to try and do some damage here, it looks like. Here comes the Tank Zealot moving right up the ramp. And one Marine down. 2 Marines down. So nicely done here by Pulse. Almost got 3 Marines there. Gonna wait for his shields to get back up, and then he will probably do that again. Uh-oh. Stargate. Look at that. Interesting location. Very, very interesting. That is not often you see that. Gateways, 2 more gateways, so 3 gateways total and a Stargate. Wondering what he's going to be using here. I'm guessing he's probably going to go for Phoenix, I think. I'll be interested to see what he's got planned for us. I mean, if he's putting it here on the slow ground, he doesn't necessarily want to stick to Stargate, or, yeah, Stargate tech. You know, I mean, it's kind of a throwaway position. You're putting it in close positions so that you can make something happen early in the game and then be able to abandon it if it doesn't work. Oh, he is indeed going for Void Ray, so kind of interesting play here. Spotting this movement. And good kiting here by Pulse. Going to be able to do quite a bit of damage, it looks like, before he retreats all the way back to his base. The nice thing about the placement of that Stargate is it's one of those locations that's kind of funny. You just don't scout it very often. There we go. Looks like oh, one of them going down. He probably should have got that guy back. That's okay. Oh my goodness, two of them going down. Need to see a little bit of kiting here by Pulse. Didn't really have to lose those guys, I don't think. But, I mean, it is what it is. He does have one Void right now out on the field. It looks like it's about to be two. 50% complete there, so not bad. And going to be sticking to an attack, it looks like. Should be able to warp units up here on the high ground. Going to make a play to the back of his opponent's base, it looks like, with his warp gates. There goes a fourth one right now. Still only on 2 gas. Is not going to be taking any gas here. It doesn't expand quite yet. And there is double Void Rays now on the field, and this is just now being scouted. So now Pulse is in this situation where he's got to make this attack stick and do the best that he possibly can, pulling all these SCVs off the line to do damage to the ground army of Pulse. And Pulse going to be taking out all of those Marines pretty good. Now taking out Tech Labs. This is what we like to see. Taking out those very expensive and difficult, well, long to build Tech Labs. But look at this army. Boy, these Void Rays doing quite a bit of damage. 5 kills on this guy. Both of them fully charged now. They're going to be left to reign in the sun here for just a little bit. Doing a phenomenal amount of damage. Reinforcements not making it very far here. These guys just dying almost as quickly as they appear. Void Ray, uh-oh, do not chase. Do not chase down. Do not chase down Vikings. That's the best advice I can give you. That guy going down pretty quick. Two Void Rays now, so one more. Would have been 3 if that guy didn't chase. That's okay. Looks like Pulse is definitely going to be able to make this attack stick here for just a little bit longer, doing quite a bit of damage, costing Everize quite a bit of mining time. Oh, do not chase. Vikings, just back up. That's the best advice I can give you, and get some stalkers in position to deal with them. But wow, Pulse just sticking to this attack, doing quite a bit of damage. Unbelievable. Looks like he is going to be cleaning this up right now, though. I bet he is happy to have done that. Look at all those mules coming down. Very well played yet again by Pulse. I like his harass style of play. Doing a phenomenal job trying to keep his Grandmaster opponent on his back. Anything he can do. And look at this. Everize is going to be responding with a lot of barracks. Getting some medevacs out. Looks like he is about to perform some drops. Either that or a big push. A heal stim, marine, medevac, marauder, push. Those can be very effective as well. But Pulse definitely has abandoned the Stargate. Not going to be sticking with that play. I half expect him to tech switch right now into into robotics. That or tech right into some High Templar or even Dark Templar. I think at this point would be just fine. Oh, nice use here of Vikings. That was really good thinking. Put them up here on the high ground, making them a lot safer here so they could take this stuff out as easily as possible. Good thinking. It's always nice to pick up those little tips from these high-level players. And we have, I mean, Everize is a Grandmaster, so we want to watch as much of his play as possible. And look at this, he's going to be cruising out across the map here in just a second. Let's take a look at his base before he gets there. Gearing up for his third right now as well. My goodness. Not a bad amount of barracks here. My goodness, that's a lot. So he is going to be gearing up for an attack here in just a moment. This is definitely being scouted here by this observer. Pulse going to have to get himself in position. Ooh, nice force fielding there. Maybe could have trapped just a couple more units, but that's okay. Oh, this pesky. Nicely done here by Everize. Sniping stuff that is too close to the cliffs. And we do have these Vikings cruising around the back. Looks like they're going to drop in this mineral line, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Looks like they're backing out. And in the same time here, though, Pulse going to be cruising out. Oh my goodness, back and forth. Never mind. Let's just wait until something actually happens. Looked like he was about to go forward, but decided to back up. And we do have a robotic, so I think this is a good tech switch. I would have expect to see him go to Colossus. He is ready to take his expand here, which is a great idea. And looks like Everize is going to be taking his gold expand here with this command center. So not a bad play here. Hopefully he'll be able to hold on to it. It'll come down to the timing attack of Pulse. But this is a nice-sized army, and Pulse is pretty stinking good with his force field. So, I mean, he can really make a lot happen with this. All right, we do have people on the live stream placing bets. Thank you, Denial, or we'll call you Keo for Loco on there, I guess. But that is Alt Denial. He is going to be helping us get together some betting going. Proclaw saying Everize. We've got Sweeper saying Pulse. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see how this one's going to end. Quite honestly, I cannot tell you at this point. But Pulse, not happy with what he saw as he was moving over there. Looks like he is going to be gearing up for some tech. There goes the robotics bay. This is exactly what we want to see. And Templar Archives. So if he can get out the right unit composition here, some good, well-placed Storms, and some Colossus, maybe with some Thermal Lance would be effective, I think, at this point. He does have this third going down. Looks like he's about ready to saturate that. I think he could probably go ahead and move all these guys over. Just leave like 5 or 6 here. There he goes. Nicely done. So he's going to be clearing that one out. Getting some upgrades out. We are at +1/+1 right now for the Protoss player. And just +1 here right now for Everize, but it is about to be +1/+1, as you can see here. Infantry armor is about to be complete as well. Yeah, EMP is going to be brutal, I think, on that army. That is a great point, Proclaw. So, I mean, if he can get those enough ghosts out and be as effective with them as possible, then he's going to be in good situation. So, I mean, he's definitely got the skill to make it happen. I definitely wouldn't put him out of this matchup yet. So, I mean, this is interesting to see. I want to see if there's anybody else on the live stream that can, you know, take a guess. I would like to see anybody else guess at this point who's going to win. Even you, Keo, Alt Denial. Let us know who you think's going to win. Saturation, you want to see units. So it's 66 for Pulse to 50 for Everize. So Pulse definitely ahead in the economy. Look at these charged lots. Those guys aren't going to last long. Trying to get some scouting information in. Nice catch there by Everize. And look at this. Everize is going to be cruising out across the field. Now, it's going to come down. Well, the nice thing is he hasn't overcommitted to Colossus at this point. Oh, this is going to be interesting positioning here. Nicely done. Nicely done there by Pulse and by Everize as well. So good reaction time, but these guys are definitely about to battle it out. Everize trying to decide where he wants to go. Pulse trying to figure out where his opponent is going. Is going to be going for these. He's going to get a flank attack here, taking out these reinforcements. So nicely done here by Pulse. Is going to catch his opponent here. Oh, he's got to take care of these ghosts. Oh, the ghosts doing a phenomenal job taking out all of those shields on the Protoss player's army. This would be a great time for Pulse to be backing out and letting those shields recharge. However, he is committing to this attack and getting utterly obliterated. Oh my goodness. Everize doing a phenomenal amount of damage, and he's saying, forget this, I'm not going to engage him yet. I'm going to go take out this expansion, committing to this. This is just wonderful play by Everize. And, oh my goodness, Pulse is about to be in a lot of trouble. Look at him scrambling now to get up some defenses here. It is just not looking like it is quite going to be enough. Oh, wow, I cannot believe that battle. Everize did it with the EMP, so very good call there, Proclaw. My goodness. And there's the GG. So our Grandmaster player will be moving on in this tournament, so congratulations to him. Oh, Pulse, boy, we are sure going to miss you. You are a phenomenal player. We hope to see you in the next tournament, buddy. That was awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We will see you guys next time.